knocking on people's doors saying you have to get vaxxed or we're going to shoot you in the head. It might get a little shooty out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, because that might be a bridge too far, they might not come out and pass a vaccine requirement. Because even with this, it's not technically legally required.
Right.
It's just, we're going to make your life a living hell if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, someone like me would say, well, you've already crossed the line. But what they would argue is that, oh, no, we're not saying you have to. We're just saying we'll destroy you if you don't. Subtle little distinction.
Right. Yeah.
But it's times like these that I feel like people in the liberty community, and I'm going to try to be as politically correct and nice and kind as I possibly can. And I'm not going to play the game of who is a real libertarian and who we're going to caucus with and join hands with to fight this. I feel like if you're a Republican, if you're a conservative, if you're a libertarian of any stripe, a paleo, a Hoppian, a left libertarian, whatever you want to call yourself, this is something that should consolidate all of those people to come together and say, no.
Yeah.
We're not going to mince words, and we're not going to split hairs. This is a capital N, capital O, full stop.
Yeah.
So let's check in with our friends over at Reason Magazine, the Beltway Libertarians. There's Robbie Sove, who says, I would much rather be required to show proof of vaccination than be required to wear a mask. And I suspect I'm not alone. I'm not a supporter of government mandates in general, and have in fact opposed virtually all COVID-era requirements. But if it's a choice between one or the other, it's not even close. I say this to point out the weakness of the anti-vaccine passport position. I think many people fear, reasonably, that the alternative is a semi-permanent mask mandate, which for me and others feels a lot worse. Wow. So anyway, yeah, get that out of here if you want to play that other thing. So go ahead. I mean, what do you even say to that? Like, it's the same type of just beta logic of like that last little part in here where it says, people may fear reasonably that the alternative is a semi-permanent mask mandate, which for me and others feels a lot worse. So what you're saying is because evil people will threaten you with something else, you'll go along with this one thing. Wasn't it just like last week or something we were making the analogy of if the abusive spouse says, I'll kill you if you leave, that doesn't mean stay. That's
Right.
actually a bigger red flag that you should be getting the hell out of Dodge.
Maybe you should go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this just mega pussy, like he's not so I reserve the phrase Astro Cuck for the conservatives. He's just mega pussy because I couldn't think of anything right now. Robbie Sove from Reason is a mega pussy. It's just freaking beta energy, man. Beta energy. But just so that we're not taking his words out of context, he did have a follow-up tweet. Here it was right here. If I'm going to be raped, I would much rather they use a condom. And I suspect I'm not alone.
I'm glad he cleared that up.